Hello, everyone. Welcome to the City of Oceanside's workshop. Today we'll be discussing the city's new WaterSmart Meter program. My name is Sarah Davis, and I am the project manager for the WaterSmart Meter program. I am here today with Rachel Coolis, who is part of our outreach team, and Rachel will also be our monitor for today. If you have questions during the presentation, feel free to go ahead and type them into the chat or into the Q&A. We will do a Q&A at the end and answer all of the questions, but you don't have to wait till the end of the presentation to ask your questions. On the agenda today, we will be going over the WaterSmart Meter program, description of the installation, the WaterSmart Meter portal, and a Q&A at the end. Before we get started, I just wanted to touch base on a couple of misconceptions regarding this project that have been going around. We will be going over most of these in this presentation, but I just wanted to start off and make sure everybody is on the same page. The first is the City of Oceanside and our staff are not actively monitoring individual customer information unless we are troubleshooting with that specific customer. The hourly information that you receive from the WaterSmart meters is a tool for our customers to better understand their own water use and allow them to track and monitor potential leaks in your home. The second is the WaterSmart meters that we are installing do not have the capability of remotely restricting flow or remotely being turned off by the City of Oceanside. So the meters do not have that capability, and the city will not be doing that because it's not able to. The third is the City of Oceanside and our staff are not sending individual customer data or information to other agencies, the state. All customer information is kept private, just as it has been currently with the City of Oceanside. And finally, this is not new technologies. Water agencies and cities have been using WaterSmart meters or water meters like this throughout California and the United States for decades, and it has proven to be a very successful tool for customers and the agencies. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So let's begin with explaining what the WaterSmart meters are. Once they are installed, they accurately read home and businesses' water use. It will track your use and offer you near real-time water use data. This technology encrypts your water use information and remotely sends it to a secure, safe wireless network. It privately provides online access to our customers via the city's WaterSmart customer portal, which is available to you at any time. And we are replacing all meters throughout the City of Oceanside. So this is a very large undertaking. We have started in December of 2021, and it will last through December of 2023. The City of Oceanside carefully selected these meters because they are safe. Water use data is sent wirelessly from the meter using an encrypted, low-powered radio signal, which operates at 900 megahertz license frequency with a peak output of 1 watt. It's encrypted, so there's no identification from your specific water use to someone else's. It's also compliant with the Federal Communications Commission's health and safety standards. The radio frequency of these meters are much lower than many common household devices, including our cell phones that we all keep up right next to our heads all day, but including baby monitors, Wi-Fi devices, microwaves. There's a very low radio output. It's also important to know that these meters transmit for only a millisecond at a time, so they communicate less than 1 minute total every day. Additionally, it's also away from your house, so oftentimes they're right at the curb by the street, buried underground, which helps temper that signal. So what is the WaterSmart customer portal? The customer portal is an important piece of this meter upgrade. The portal is a free, private, and secure online platform that customers are able to use. It provides water use data on a current and historical basis. So if you've been a City of Oceanside customer for a while, you'll be able to go back and see your water use data for every month. And then once you get the AMI or new WaterSmart meter, you'll be able to see that data every hour. So the portal will be able to enable you to track and compare your water use, and monitor and be able to plan accordingly when you have a high bill, or you want to make sure you're cutting back on some of your water use. The portal also provides leak alerts. This means you immediately know when you might have a leak. So after a continuous water use of 72 hours, you will get an alert versus having to wait till you get a water bill at the end of the month where you might have lost a lot of water. It also provides personal recommendations for how you can save water and money. Finally, the portal sends important updates from the City of Oceanside directly. Some of you might have received an email regarding this workshop from the portal. Privacy. So privacy is very important for the City of Oceanside and our customers. Your household water use and the time of that use is private and secure. It's not something that we monitor or share with other agencies or monitor our staff. Not only is your water use data sent wirelessly from the meter, it's also encrypted. Customers will be able to set up individual WaterSmart customer portal accounts, and that requires a private password to access any of your information. City staff is not investigating or reviewing individual customers' hour water usage unless that specific customer is calling and asking for clarification on when water was used or what might have happened during that time period. Then we'll pull up your account and look at it, but we are not actively monitoring or looking at hourly water use for specific customers. So a large part of this project is transparency. So the city wants to provide customers with more information about your personal water use, so customers are aware and able to detect any issues sooner. Monthly readings allow for leaks to go undetected, large amounts of water to be used without your knowledge. And a lot of that can cause unseen and expensive damage to your walls, foundation, or your landscaping. This automated meter and WaterSmart customer portal, the combination enables customers to be more proactive and understanding their water consumption and react faster to unforeseen leaks and receiving a high utility bill. There are many benefits to our city for upgrading our WaterSmart meters. I'm going to list some of them here. So it enhances and streamlines our customer service. It replaces aging infrastructure. Most of the meters throughout the city of Oceanside are 12 plus years old and have reached the end of their useful life. It also saves money and staff time by discontinuing in-person meter reading. It reduces our environmental impacts for city operations by not having to deploy all of those meter readers in trucks and drive around the city every day. It increases our transparency for our customers with their water use information to be able to monitor and predict their bills moving forward. It also saves water by identifying water leaks and addressing those, so it helps with drought. And it also works well with our city's WaterSmart customer portal. There are also many benefits for our water customers, especially when they are combining the WaterSmart meter with the WaterSmart portal. I know it can be a little bit confusing between the difference of the WaterSmart meter and the WaterSmart portal since they have similar names. So I'm going to try and separate those here. First, I'm going to go over what the WaterSmart meter is. So the meter is the actual infrastructure at your home that accurately measures the water entering your home every hour. It safely, securely transmits that water use to the customer portal. It's replacing the aging infrastructure, so replacing the meter that's already at your home. And then there's no additional cost to the customer for this upgrade or improvement. The WaterSmart customer portal, it's private and offers increased billing transparencies to our customers. It reviews near-time water use, and you're able to look at that 24/7. So you don't have to call into a staffer or have a meter reader come out and read that. You're able to pull it up on your phone, tablet, computer at any time during the day. It will identify and send automated leak alerts to you. So there's automated settings that you can place into that account that will alert you if there is a read that has been continuous. You also have access to rebates that will help you save water and improve your water efficiency. And coming soon, you will be able to pay your water bill directly through this customer portal. Yep. So this is a really good depiction of what is the responsibility of the homeowner versus what's the responsibility of the city of Oceanside. And I think this can get a little bit confusing, but we're going to focus on that top line that says water service lateral. It's the blue line. So the city of Oceanside's responsibility for managing the water line ends at the WaterSmart at the meter. So by adding this WaterSmart meter into the ground, if there are leaks detected from that meter to your home, those are the responsibility of the homeowner. So this meter allows you to identify if there might be leaks that you're not seeing inside your home because you're not seeing, water coming out of your wall or a flooding toilet, but it might be happening in your water service lateral that's buried underground and is saturating into the ground and something you're not able to see. So you are paying for that water currently if you have that leak, and what this meter does is it alerts you that, hey, there's continuous water running and it's something you want to take a look at. So that's a huge benefit to the customers and something that really can help moving forward. So let's talk about the day of meter installation. All homes and meters, or all meters throughout the city of Oceanside, are receiving an upgrade. Like I said, this is at its core a infrastructure improvement project where all of our meters have reached the end of their useful life and are receiving this upgrade. We have contracted with a third-party contractor. Their name is Concord Utility Services, that will be conducting all of the residential and some larger meter installs. You can see them right here on the top right portion of this slide. They have trucks that say Concord Utility on them. And then additionally, they have a magnet on those trucks that are right below the picture of the man next to the truck that says City of Oceanside WaterSmart Meter with the phone number. So if you need to have any questions, you can give us a call directly. That is a voicemail service that we will return your call within 1 business day. Additionally, all of the work is 100% outside, so there's no reason for this person or any person to enter your home during the meter install. So on the day of installation, the worker that I just showed you prior will come and knock on your door. They will leave the notice that's on the right-hand side of this slide that gives you a little bit more information about what this upgrade is. You do not need to be present during the installation of this meter. If you do not answer the door, they will be going to your meter and taking a look at your meter. If it is spinning, so if it shows that it is in use, meaning you might be in the shower or you're doing laundry, they will move on to the next house and move down the street and come back to your home at a later point when there is no water running. So you don't need to be concerned that you have to be home or their water is going to be shut off. They're looking at that as we're going through that process. During this period of time, there will be a short interruption. It says 30 minutes on the slide, and most of the time it takes about 15. 30 minutes is just in case there's something that might go wrong. That's probably the max that they will be off. And we do recommend running some water afterwards just to make sure that everything is kind of flushed through the lines and nothing got stuck during that process. So to take full advantage of the new meter benefits, we strongly recommend everybody enrolls in the city's online WaterSmart customer portal. As I said previously, it's a secure and private line. It offers you near real-time information and is available to you all year round. As you add more data, it will be able to predict and help you identify ways that you might be able to improve your water usage. And Oceanside is not the first to install these kinds of meters or utilize this type of platform. many cities and agencies have been upgrading and has been very successful, including Sacramento, Riverside, Santa Rosa, Encinitas, Fallbrook, and Livenhain, Escondido. We all are doing our part to kind of improve the customer experience and making sure that customers have the tools to manage and control their water usage. So with that, I'm open for any questions. At the end on the slide right here is the customer information line. So if you do have questions in the future that you didn't think of during this presentation, you can give that call a line or give the line a call. I don't know if I said that right. And we will return your voicemails and answer any of your questions then. Rachel, do we have any questions?
I see one that just popped in. Will water, oh, you already answered this question, but maybe someone wasn't listening all the way, but they're asking if the water, will the water get turned off if they're in the shower?
Yeah, it won't. What the construction or the worker will do is they will knock on your door. If you answer the door, they will say, I'm here to exchange your meter. If it is not a good time for you, maybe you're about to get in the shower or your kids are getting in the shower, you can say, can you move on to the next home and come back at a later point? They can do that, or they will say, I'm going to go exchange, and you say, great. It'll be a quick interruption. Let's say you didn't answer, you were doing something that used water. They will not turn off your water meter at that point. They will move on and come back at a later point to do that.
All right, here's another one. How many meters have been installed so far in the city?
So we are about 60% installed. So that I don't have that exact number off the top of my head, but we are 60%. So that's a large portion. It will take us, like I said, till the end of December, most likely next year, to kind of finish up all of the remaining installs. But there are several areas of the city that have already had the meter. And we have received a lot of positive feedback from customers. Just with this, system alone, there has been over 80,000 notifications to customers on potential leaks in their home. And so those are just the ones that people have signed up for and received notifications through WaterSmart, the customer portal. So we really encourage that you do that. There are several, potential leaks that go undetected to the customer because they haven't registered for that portal and signed up for their emails. So make sure you do that. It is a really great tool, and you can sign up for leak alerts, text messages, or emails, however you prefer to doing that. Well, I just took a look. I don't think we have any other questions. So thank you all for joining today, and we hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I was trying to remember what day it was. And feel free to give us a call if you have any questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you.